Hello my friends, John LaRuffa here with another Unbiased unboxing, and in this episode we're going to take a look at what you get when you kickstarted Warp's Edge. So we've got the base game here, we've got the expansion, we've got the token upgrades, and we've got the player mat. So let's see what you get when you open all this up. Alright, and as we get started here, please remember to like and subscribe to my channel, as I really appreciate it and I need your help. Okay. So here's what we got from the back of the box. I love the fact that you can see the game in motion. That's awesome. Tells the contents. So these are the kinds of backs of boxes that I do appreciate, where you can see what you're getting, tells you what it is, and then they even, just give you some feedback. That's good about what else you get in there. So let's take a look. Generally, the Renegade game series does a pretty good job with visuals and art. So for the most part, the components usually are pretty good as well. Okay, let's move some of these out of here for a second. So, taking a look at the inside, nothing special. We've got the rule book here. Actually, no, we have something else. We've got a storybook. So let's see what's inside this storybook here. The Singularity. All right, so this looks like it might be a little bit of like a choose your own adventure, maybe. Yeah, okay, that's kind of cool. Well, that's cool. So you get a little bit of a choose your own adventure style book if you want to read it. Might be kind of fun. All right, so there's that. Then we actually have the rule book. Okay, so the illustrations and the artwork come right through. Okay, we got the setup, the components, information about what you're doing, the diagrams of the cards, the skills, the boards. Okay, so a lot of that, 8 pages worth of that. A little info on the storage. Finally, on page 10, you get to the setup, and then it gives you a diagram on doing that. Tells you about victory and defeat, game sequence, so it tells you how to play here, starting on page 13. So you gotta dig pretty deep to get to that spot. Overall, though, it looks like it's pretty well laid out. Lots of examples, not a wall of text, so that's all good. Jeez, that's funny. So there's really like 5 pages of actual, here's how you play, and the rest of it is just information. So should be plenty of stuff there to help you get going, and they give you a little player aid on the back for the power tokens. That's cool. All right, little plug inside there. You have both these games. This one's fantastic. This one's pretty good. And then we've got our punch outs. So these have medium thickness, and then we've got this looks like my starship. Maybe there's several different types. I think you get different tokens. So here's one side, and the other side is different. So it's different, not just in artwork, but in function as well. Okay. Get the Hermes here and the Titan. So those are very different. Then we've got a whole bunch of tokens here. Whoops. Like this with front and back things there. Okay, and then we've got, looks like probably one of the bosses here, and another part of the boss there, like a different version. All right, and then this one here, and finally the back side. Okay, and then looks like the last sheet here. So there we go. We've got a lot of different enemies to fight. That's kind of cool. And then here's our storage. Ooh, I like this. So that's sharp. So the storage has the slots right there for things. And then this one as well. And a little cover on them. Got a Warp's Edge bag. So this is actually a nice, high quality bag. Looks like they've done a good job on the stitching there, so it's not like fraying out or anything. And that's good because you'll be reaching into this a lot. Integral part of the game. It's teensy weensy little wooden pieces. That's kind of cute. They do have the screen printing on them, so they're functional, but they are on the teeny side. That's okay. All right, bag of bags, it's good. And some cards, plus looks like we have the insert also is functional as far as loading things up. So let's take a look at this. Oh, here we go. They appear to be standard size cards. Use the old, was it 1.5 by 2.5 inch sleeve? Not really, but you know what I'm saying, the standard size. So these cards are actually in good shape. They're decent thickness. They're smooth. Okay. So it's clear they're very functional. They do have some artwork to kind of show the different ships, which is cool, but it'll be very easy to read and see what's going on. They're not double-sided. So we've got plenty of different things, and it looks like you've got kind of easy, medium, and hard on the different styles. So you've got yellow, orange, and red, and then we've got some pilots, different things. So these must be some items or other things like that. Don't really know. Again, I haven't read the rules yet, but you've got 2 different decks here. It looks like an enemy deck, and then some kind of upgrade or bonus deck. Okay, so that's what you get with the base game. Now, let's take a look at this, what is that, Viren expansion. Let's see what you get with this. In the back, they don't show the components, which is kind of a bummer. But they do tell you what you get, so get a meh from me on that one. Everybody wants to see what's inside the box before having to open it or purchase it, right? Come on, guys. Show me. Okay, it's one of these kind of boxes where it's kind of like I don't know what you want to say, but it doesn't open. Let me open it off camera here so don't tear it. Oh, it looks like you're really working on me tearing it, aren't you? Wow. That is a pain in the neck to do. I know I'm going to tear this thing. I'm going to be very upset about it. Yeah. Just low enough where I can't do it without getting myself frustrated. And the bottom is sealed, so there's no hope there. Okay. I'm going to pause and do this. All right, now we got it open, and I didn't really tear it, so that's a plus. But a minus that it was so darn difficult. Maybe it was just operator error. Who knows? So here is that's it. So there's your rules. Here's some additional cards. Okay, so we've got a couple things here. We have a few more enemies, it looks like. And then a couple more of these bonus-like cards. Okay, so you got that. We have another version of these 2 ships. So that's kind of interesting. And then we have the Endless. So we've got the Endless or the Hive. All right, so that's kind of cool. Plus a functional token right there. So that'll fit inside the main box. No problem. Okay, now let's see about the token upgrade pack. So this comes in plain Jane box, but that's okay. That was a lot easier to open. And what do we have for the token upgrades? Ooh, well, these are nice. All right, so that's a good thing. You've got plastic tokens here. They have a decent weight, and they're fairly light, but that's okay. They look the part. Hopefully they are durable. The printing on them looks pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. All right, so you've got the white tokens, blue ones, yellow, green, and red. So I'm assuming those are one-to-one replacements for the cardboard stuff. So that's cool. And then finally, you get the playmat. I usually don't go for playmats, so hopefully this is a good choice. I can already see that it may not fit in the box, which I don't like, but Them's the breaks when it comes to this sort of stuff. Okay. Let's take a look at the playmat here. All right. That neoprene stuff that you get for most of these types of playmats, so that's pretty good, standard. Okay, let's see how it looks rolled out. Rolled out. All right, so that'll be functional. Good quality there. Stitching on the side should make it a little bit easier to set up the game and do that sort of thing. So there we go. That's what you've got. Hope you've enjoyed it. Not sure exactly which copy of Warp's Edge you're going to be looking at, but if you get the one from the Kickstarter with all this stuff included, that's what you're going to get. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take it easy.